Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. My name's Chad and this is Tabula Rasa Farm. Today we are expanding the chicken run, the chicken yard, I should say. We use these chickens for a lot of different things here on our farm. We use them for egg production. We use them to make compost. We use them for pest control, which is the reason why we're expanding the chicken yard today. As you can see, their fence isn't super big because I need to get them all the way over here to this garden bed on this side. So the current fence they have right now is a 100-foot poultry net from Premier One, and we went ahead and purchased a 164-foot extension for this fence. So those chickens will be able to have one large yard to come out here and scratch around in and do their thing. So they're gonna get into the bed. There's still a few radishes and some lettuce and just a few things here and there that are still kind of growing out there that we're not gonna eat. The chickens should get in there and turn over that top layer and eat all the bug larvae that they find down in there, and then kind of just clean up the vegetation and scratch it up a little bit. We're gonna have them work this old plot here for a little bit. I think we're gonna turn that back into yard for next season, but the other garden plot that's on the other side, all right, just bring you all over to the other side. Chicken yard is right there. This is the original garden plots that we grew quite a few things in this year. We're gonna extend our garden all the way out this way, come down this way, and then back. So we got this fence extension to let the chickens start scratching this up. We're gonna work that first plot over there, let them eat all the bugs and things like that out of that one, and then we're gonna move them to this larger plot and let them start working this dirt over, scratch it up, start pooping on it, get it going, start to get it ready for us to, we're gonna rent a rototiller probably in January, and we'll film that too, but we're gonna rent a rototiller. We're gonna rototill this whole spot here to make a large fenced in garden, just to kind of keep the neighbor dogs and things like that out of it. So anyway, long story short, and to get back on topic here, we're gonna take this fence, got this 164-foot fence, we're gonna start stretching it around, and then we're gonna link it up with this other fence over here, let the chickens go out there and work up that ground a little bit. So let's go do that. First thing I gotta do is I'm gonna go close their door so they don't come out and I can move this fence around. So you can close that door from the inside or the outside. I usually go at the outside because sometimes when I go inside, the new birds go run out and then I can't get them back in. So I always just go to the outside. That way if they do come running out, I can kind of herd them back in. So we get this box opened up, start setting up this fence. All right, we're gonna start laying this thing out. So as you can see, the Premier One fence goes all the way around that lettuce patch now, and it goes back this way, and it kind of zigzags up in here just because the length of the fence doesn't quite work out. This is the best configuration I could come up with. Like I said, after they go tear up this lettuce patch, way over here is gonna be a pretty good sized garden plot we're gonna put in, and then once the gourds die off, we're actually gonna move the fence around where the gourds are and let the chickens tear that up too. So I just gotta go around and kind of put these are little extra support poles. These are extra with the kit. If you do buy a Premier One fence, I highly suggest you get these because the fence will sag in some spots, especially this new fence I got. The old fence, the spacing between posts is only like 6 feet, 6.5 feet. These are like 12. So there will be spots, like you can see kind of like right here where it's drooping a little bit. A little bit of droop is okay. You usually want to keep those supports to keep the white portion of the fence off the ground, because that's where the electricity will start grounding out if you leave it on the ground too long. I'm going to go around with the support posts and straighten up the fence here a little bit, and then I'm going to move the Energizer from where it's at back. I'm going to move it over to this side. All right, change of plan. I'm not gonna move that Energizer over to this side. I'm gonna leave it on that side because that's the spot that we coming out of in and out of the yard in right now. So the Energizer's just gonna stay over there. Next thing is I'm gonna go get the fence tester. We're gonna energize the fence, test it, make sure it's hitting right to keep any predators or other animals out. And then if you notice, inside the rabbit fence is still in here. Next thing we need to do, I'm probably gonna test this fence, let these chickens out, let them start kind of milling around in here, and then we're gonna come and pull these. We're gonna pull this rabbit fence up so they can get in here and really get after this old lettuce patch. Note to self: when you're dealing with one of these Premier One fences, before you try to climb over it, make sure you turn it off. It's got zapped pretty good, so it's working. I also did a volts test on the fence, and it's hitting pretty good. So I'm happy with it. These chickens are out here still establishing their pecking order. It's kind of funny because it's all the new birds that are doing it. But anyway, I got some tools in the back of the mower there, and I'm gonna toss them over this fence. We're gonna rip this rabbit fence up and let these birds get in here and get after this. All right, so these posts are holding this fence up. They're kind of cheaper U-posts is what I call them. They're not quite a T-post. I have a T-post puller to pull them out. However, there's no knobs or nubs like on a T-post to latch onto, so I have to drill a hole in the post. At the top there's a 1/2-inch drill bit, and then use a cargo strap hook, kind of link it onto the puller and pop it up. But I gotta pull all this chicken wire up first because there's like 3 feet of chicken wire on here. It's buried out about 1 foot. I don't think I got the fence too close to it, but I'm sure we'll find out here shortly. But I'm gonna start rolling up this wire and get this out of the way. If you're messing with chicken wire, make sure you wear gloves. Fun fact, pro tip. All right, next step, gotta go put some holes in these posts so I can get them with my post pullers. See the chickens just scattered there. There's a hawk flying around out here somewhere. I can hear it up there screaming, and well, now they're coming back out because I think it's gone. But the hawk was up there screaming, and they all heard it, and they all went cruising over to the house. So that's a good thing. Glad to see them respond like that to a possible threat. Hopefully they don't get plucked off. All right, so I got all the holes drilled anyway, and I'm gonna grab this post puller and yank all these posts out of the ground. All right, y'all, there you have it. I got the rabbit fences up. The girls are already in there. Getting to work. And all that's left to do now is just clean up the stuff I threw up back over the fence, re-energize the fence, and call that a wrap for the day. So thanks for hanging out with me today. It's just kind of a project I was doing today. I figured I'd bring you all along, and not really instructional, informational, anything. Just kind of, this is what I do on a daily basis when I'm not filming, so I figured I'd bring camera along so you guys can see. So anyway, we'll catch you guys on the next one. Have a good day.